That time of the year again. Oh, missing. Blown fitting. Just replace these. The shiny ones. Nice and replaced. Yeah. Good afternoon, Internet, and welcome to just another installation of Just Another OTR Guy. Just another OTR guy here at the homestead. Getting ready to change a couple of fittings. So I wanted to show you how to diagnose and swap airline fittings. With that being said, let's get to it so I can show you how to do it. Come on. Long story short, so I have already bled my airlines. My air system, and all you have to do for that is either pull the line on your air relief valve or your tank, or step on the brake a whole ton until all the air is out. So to diagnose air leaks when your air system's on and running, you want to take some Dawn soap and water in a spray bottle and spray your airlines and fittings. If you spray them right at these contact points, right at the threads, on all of the little in-between pieces to make sure, and if it starts bubbling a lot, you've got an air leak there. And these fittings are really easy. I'm going to show you in a second. Most people like to change theirs out to compression fittings, the brass ones, because they don't leak and break as much as these plastic ones. So I've got quick connects, but they are all brass. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off, I believe it's this orange line, this green line, and that red line. So we're going to pop them off and put the new ones on. Let's go. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this red line because this one seemed to be leaking the most. And what I'm going to do is push in and remove my blue line to just leave myself a little room to work. So now I'm going to take my wrench, or take the hose off, and then get my wrench on there and take it off. Remove our red line. Now we have our bare fitting. I'm using the smaller one just because it's a little bit tighter of an area. Adjustable wrench. You could use a socket on this, and honestly, that might be the better call. Yeah, because it's on there pretty good. Yep, let me get some better leverage here. Okay, so we got our 7/8 is the socket size for this, and we're gonna go ahead and push. There we go. And we're releasing. Okay. And that is off. That's all she wrote. There's our fitting. This is 1/2 inch threaded to 3/8. Yep. 3/8 hose line to 1/2 inch threaded. And I could not find 1/2 inch threaded to 3/8. So I've actually got an adapter. Let me go get it and I'll show you. So we got our old one and our new one. Basically using it as a reducer. This is my 3/8 to 3/8. And this is our plumber's tape seal basically. So get on that, tighten this down real good. We're going to put some plumber's tape on this, and we're going to screw it in. And that's going to literally be it for that one. So let me get this plumber tape up. You just wrap it around, and I'll be back. So we got it. Tighten this down real good. Wrapped our plumber's tape on there. We're going to start it in. Okay. And we're going to tighten that down. Same as we did before. I'm gonna probably use the socket just to get it on there. It's a lot faster than cranking over and over and over with this, like so, which you can 100% do. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just fumbly. But that's it. Let's stop. Right. Get it on there all the way, and some people, a lot of people like to cut this because of the airline, which I am gonna do, looking at it, and then stick her back in there. So we're gonna do that, put that on, put this back, and then do these real quick, and we'll be done. We disconnected our green hose. Move this airline out of the way. And we're just loosening. Boom. That one's off. A lot of times when the hoses have been on for a couple years and they're stuck, when I push in with my fitting, I usually take a wrench on these quick disconnects and I put it on each side of the hose and push down. And you could push in on the hose and the fitting, and it usually comes out. There you go. Now we just take this off and put them all back together. Okay, so we got these swapped out and put back together, and this is what happens when you cut corners, kids. See, we're still bubbling, and it's because I didn't cut and clean the hoses on these two. So as you can see, it's very minor, but there's bubbles. This one, cut and clean the hose, nothing. Perfect. So I did find where my source of the rest of the leak was, is right here on this 1/4 inch line that I didn't know existed by your priming pump here. There is, right there, there is a 1/4 inch quick connect to 1/4 inch threaded on this little guy right here. So my wife is headed into town by Kenworth. She's gonna go grab me that, and we'll be able to pull that off, and we should hopefully have all of our airlines situated again to where we don't have no more leakies. I'm gonna pull these, clean them, and reinsert so they don't have any leak. And we'll be back. So apparently I decided not to film an outro or the end of the video. Anyway, I hope you liked it. I hope it helped you learn how to do something on your truck, because why? Fuck mechanics. Not really fuck mechanics, but fuck paying mechanics. The rates are ridiculous. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and stay tuned for my next video. As always, drive safe, have a nice fucking night, and see ya. Thanks for watching me.